I don't think there's anyone here, so it's okay, but sorry about that if there is anyone here, because Cat was attacking me. Cat believes it's playtime. That's cats sometimes. Oh, bugger, so fast. He is so fucking fast. Little baby ninja. Campagne. Also, ODST is connected to Halo 3. Let's resume. Let us resume. Maybe not being attacked by Cat. That's a leak. Those are fucking annoying. Oh, they actually land. I don't know where I'm going. Ooh, Master Chief jumps a bit slow. You go far, son. Oh. What's going on? Is that whole thing being lifted up? Oh, that's supposed to be altruistic. Oh, I didn't see the massive thing right in front of me. How's it going, Heisen? I like how the graphics do look different if you press the tab button, but they still fit. They did a good job. You did a good job. Bungie did. What? Assuming it's Bungie?
The carriers are breaking through, sir. They're heading straight for the Cairo. Cortana,
Cairo.
concentrate your fire on the first carrier. Admiral, do what you can against the second. Everyone, form up. Follow my lead.
completely ignored us, sir. Blew through the Malta's debris field and headed straight for Earth.
It's Earth. Can that happen? Hey, how's it going, Uchi? How goes things? And for that matter, how is work?
Just so you
Ivan?
know, there are quite a few elites guarding the bomb. You may need to get creative.
The music kicks in a lot earlier in this game. So do I actually have a health bar? I've got this recharging bar, but I was listening to the intro. Things are okay. How have you been the last couple of days? Yeah, I've been alright, buddy. Work is getting busy.
Inside your head now.
Oh.
How much time was left?
You don't want to know.
Cairo, this is an Amberclad. The carrier shield is down. I'm in position and ready for immediate assault.
Negative, Commander. Not against a ship that size. Not on your own.
Sir, permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
To give the Covenant back their bomb.
Permission granted.
But I will finish that thought in just a moment. That's the old version.
I know what you're thinking, and it's crazy.
So, stay here.
Unfortunately for us both, I like crazy. Just one question. What if you miss?
I won't.
Hey, thank you very much, Eisen. Is it time for your monthly taco binge? As Shadow the Hedgehog would say, mine is Shadow, the world's ultimate life form, and I'm here to eat all your tacos. The ultimate life form would want to eat all the tacos. Yeah. Otherwise, I could be the ultimate life form otherwise. Everyone knows that tacos imbue you with superpowers. Just floating on through. Thank you very much for the sub, buddy. I really appreciate it. There's a very spiky boy bomb. It's like an inverted Independence Day. Oh shit. That's one purple bomb right there.
For a brick, he flew pretty good.
Chief, get inside. Gear up.
We're taking this fight to the surface.
Are they on Earth? God damn it. Yeah, I'm having. It's all right, Uchi. The work's busy. A new card set came out, so it's all hands on deck at work at the moment. We have a couple of days off to take. But I've also been in contact with the college about going back into education again. So that's happening at the same time. So yeah, I should hear back from the science guy tomorrow. Cool. Yeah, I'm honestly unsure because I mean, the game, like the entire thing's been remade, hasn't it? I'm not sure when if it was made for the Master Chief Collection or did they do this work prior to the collection? Steam Buddy and the Brittany. My ex-wife was called Brittany. It's a bit weird. Well, what's the Brittany? It's taking a while to load. Oh.
The message just repeats. Regret. Regret. Regret.
Catchy. Any idea what it means?
Dear humanity, we regret being alien bastards. We regret coming to Earth. And we most definitely regret the Corps just blew up our raggedy-ass fleet. Hoorah!
Regret is a name, Sergeant.
Hoorah.
The name of one of the Covenant's religious leaders, a prophet. He's on that carrier, and he's calling for help.
Oh, weird.
Immediate. Grid Kilo 2-3 is hot. Recommend mission abort. Roger, Recon.
Maybe it's one of the like creators' names, kids or
We're
something.
going in.
Kid's
Get
name.
tactical Marines!
Master Chief, get aboard that carrier. Secure the Prophet of Regret. This is the only place on Earth the Covenant decided to land. That Prophet is going to tell us why.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, wake up.
Shake it off, Marines! Clear the crash site. Go, go, go!
Old graphics? New graphics. To be fair, Halo 2 came out on the original Xbox. Oh, that guy had the worst job ever. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Great. How is your day? And how is the DLC for Sims?
Right, let's hold here.
Hey, good looking. What you got cooking?
If they didn't know we're here before, they do now. Do not open till Yep, here they come. Up high. That's the way,
A
Marine.
men's spa type base. They have, I was gonna say, good tips, but that could be taken the wrong way. Where are we going?
I'm right behind you.
Chickens can kill you. What? I take it this isn't at the spa, yeah? It's like, don't tell anyone. At the spa, chickens can kill you. I mean... Cod swallows, England? Bob Shallows? Bob Shallows? I don't know what that's referring to. I still don't understand my health. Oh, Cotswolds. The Cotswolds? The Cotswolds, I bet. There's probably a play on words. That's like a really pretty part of England. Cotswolds.
More on the street, left side.
End is near. That's where I came in. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, maybe that guy just wanted a hug. And I just shot him in the face. Henford on Bagley. I think it's play on words. Oh, why is it? Copy frames.
Nice, wasted, mate.
Sounds like it's based on, like, central England. Where the rich folk live. All the pretty places. I don't know where this game wants me to go. Yeah, people. Takes me back. Oh, this takes me back. Oh, checkpoint down. Oh, yes, I just meant to hold the area. Hold the line.
Heading over the rooftops.
Man, these bug things are annoying. Because it's just waves of enemies. Sounds like you're living the high life in the prettiest part of England. Wow. Not the prettiest part of England. Cornwall's the prettiest part of England. We have all 4 palm trees. Just a shame there's nothing in Cornwall. You also put Yorkshire pudding, other food things. Oh, okay, I do like Yorkshire puddings. Even though Yorkshire puddings aren't a sweet. They're a savoury. Although in the States, pudding is a specific type of food. Here, a pudding just means dessert. It's a type of pudding. Which always confuses me, because as far as I saw, like, the pudding I had when I lived in the States was just yogurt. I was like, why are you calling this pudding? Like, oh, because it's chocolate pudding. Like, this is chocolate custard. Like, oh no, I hate custard. Because that's in donuts and it's really bad. Like, yeah, that's not custard. Really weird. It's one of those weird crossover. It's one of those things where we're separated by a common language. Am I just defending this area forever? Oh dear. I didn't know you had specific foods in sim games. That makes sense. I suppose you're simulating life, so they have to eat. God damn. What was the first language spoken in the US? Indian? The only thing I've ever had custard in is Boston cream pie. So custard here is a hot sweet that you pour over over sweet foods. Like you pour custard over pies, you pour custards over crumble. If any of you come to England, we'll make you some of our desserts. Those cheeky Vikings got around, didn't they?
I see it, good
Like after Columbus. I don't know, because it was a race, wasn't it? There was a race, the European race across the states. I mean, would it be the Spanish? Because the Spanish obviously took the south, were they... If we're talking about after Columbus, I honestly don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where they probably purposely leave out lots of... Oh, shit. Lots of history. Like, we didn't really do American history in school. They're more... It's all UK history. Because they didn't want to teach us about a colony that we lost. Oh, the French did loads. Filthy Frenchies. Master Chief can jump higher in this game. I'm just straight up jumping over them.
Second squad, this is Cortana. What is your status? Over.
When was English started in the US then? When the English moved there? I think the two most prominent languages...
We'll come to you.
I might not be correct in this, but as far as I remember, the two most prominent languages, I'm pretty sure, were German and English. When the kind of the great movement from Europe came across. But because it was at the height of the British Empire, that's probably why English was more prominent. It's not like we asked people to speak English. Apart from the Gurkhas. It was different, but it's not as far removed as people think it was. There was these ideas that went around about 2 years ago, saying how English has changed and everyone now speaks like American, which is completely unfounded. Because it's easily disproved, because America has loads of different accents, even though they speak English, and the UK has 20 different accents, more than maybe. I'm not sure what the KJV Bible is. I know, it's just... I've heard a lot of bullshit. It was pretty popular a couple of years ago. They just come up with this weird story. King James Version. Oh, the King James Bible. Fucking hell. Not heard that for a long time. The thing is, a lot of what was written was how the aristocracy wrote things. You gotta remember that as well. So English sounded a lot more posh. The normal commoner didn't speak the same way as books were written. Like, we adopted lots of French because the commoners liked the French. There's a funny comedy here called Blackadder, and I won't go too far into it, but it's a historical comedy. And even when we were at war with the French, like, the English were in love with, like, the fashion of the French and stuff. So it's quite funny, although, like, we've had this rivalry and we've been killing each other until 100 years ago, killing each other for, like, over 1,000 years. The commoners didn't hate them. I mean, there was nationalism and ignorance, but people just like now wanted to go out drinking and dress nice, and and the French, for the most part, were more stylish than the English. Has all the gunshots gone really quiet? Or is it just me? I've been asked if I'm from England by random people, and if I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Is it because of your Bostonian accent? I do like your Bostonian accent. It's so cool. What was the word that you said on your stream I was watching a couple of weeks back? And I mean, the Irish were treated like shit because of the English. That's why. I was watching the 1980s Transformers cartoon yesterday to try and recognise more basic shapes, and those older mechs are nothing but shapes. I noticed something funny. All the Transformers were made of basic shapes. The legs and thighs were either rectangle cylinders or... but the female Autobot in that film had realistic human thigh shapes, mechanised. Everyone else was cylinder, rectangle. She had a robotic human legs. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, they were treated badly. Well, the Irish aren't particularly fond of the English, even now. Well, unless you're from Northern Ireland. But that's a... I work with an Irish lady. It's a complicated situation. I know in the 90s we sent over lots of anti-terrorism units to the United States because we were used to domestic violence more than them, domestic terrorism more than them. Slavery has been around for a long, long time. I mean, I don't want to get this stream to be too political, but yeah, slavery has been around for a very, very, very long time. And it's shit, and was shit, and still is shit in some areas. But it was... It's just whoever was weaker. Whoever was weaker and whoever you could steal would be a slave. People were a commodity. Yeah, from everywhere. I mean, the word slave comes from Slavic. The etymology, anyway. The Slavs. It turns out, human beings are fucking nasty to their own people. And if you're slightly different, they're nasty as well. I swear the fucking gun sounds have gone really, really quiet. Yeah, no, that I was actually thinking that modern day slavery. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to compare our lives to that of the slaves of yesteryear, but we've still got overlords. Yeah. So the Bible's a fucked up thing, that's why. And I've got a fact for you, a fact about England. All the very nationalistic guys, the nationalistic white guys will say, well, the UK banned slavery 200 years ago. The guy that banned slavery in the British Empire didn't do it for the slaves. He did it for his own personal gain. It helped his business for whatever reason by not having slaves. There's like one of those things that like people like to throw around. Oh yeah, we got rid of it 200 years ago. Yeah, not for altruistic reasons. It just happened. You know how in South Park, Cartman always does the right thing, but for the wrong reasons? That's analogous to this. Cartman's a piece of shit who does the right thing, and that's why I like South Park, because they make Cartman do the right thing for the wrong reasons, and it makes for good comedy. There's something called sovereign citizens here, and there's a huge issue with diplomats owning slaves on US soil because they can. I did not know that. That is fucked up. Can I jump down here? Master Chief can jump a lot higher in this game than in the previous games. Okay. Problem with me talking is I lose track of where the fuck I am in the game. And people are like, I came here to watch Halo, not talk about slavery. I bet I'm walking right back to the beginning. So it's kind of like, not diplomatic immunity, but sociological? Is Master Chief a slave to the code? We all slaves to the code. Slave to the wage. The man. Okay, I like the fact that we've got open maps, but I haven't got a fucking clue where I'm going. I don't listen to where I'm supposed to go. To old graphics, maybe it'll be easier to tell. Said no one ever until now. Okay, groups are here. What's the plan, guys? Davis? Whatever your name is. God, guys. Now is not the time to be napping. You've dropped your SAP HP. Oh, Jelly Bean Roulette. Sleepy boy. Oh, who's been sleeping? He's a sleepy boy. Are we doing this, are we? We're doing the jelly beans. God, don't be a fucking white one, please. Okay, we're doing the jelly beans. We'll be going back to our regularly scheduled show in a moment. Oh, goddamn, as the... White balance off. Exposure auto off. I have to do this every time I log in now. There we go. I'm moving at human speeds now. Nacho is downstairs because he's a naughty boy. And when I tried going live, he leapt across the bed and up the t-shirt and got me in the neck there. Because that boy is hyperactive. Okie dokie. Hello, brother. How you doing? You've turned up at the right time. Oh, please, just don't be a white one. Don't be a white one. Okay, we've got a orange with red speckles. Which I think is peach. I think it is. Peach. Oh, shit. It's over bath. Which, that one's not so bad. I mean, it's shit, but it's not bad. Dead fish. Strawberry. Peach. No, strawberry or peach. That's what we want. Oh. That is not strawberry or peach. That's meant to be. That's meant to be the bath. Not the rotten eggs. Okay, brother. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. You got Bean Boozled. Do you know what? This doesn't taste like vomit. I can tell you what it does taste like. It tastes like stomach acid. When you've thrown up. This disgusting conversation. When you've thrown up everything you can throw up. You're throwing up bile. That's what this tastes like. Thank you for that. Ooh, my teeth. Okay, back to the game. Oh, that's nasty.
Find a hole, stay put. We'll come to you.
Find a hole and stay put. That's my middle name. tired. This is where I was before. Okay, they said stay put. I'll stay put. Hotel Zanzibar. Someone told me that they don't add running into this game until like Halo 4 or something. Is this true?
Stay out of sight.
Keep on getting I think I'm pausing every now and then. Is COD inspired by this game? Maybe a little bit. I mean, Halo was at least revolutionary for consoles. I mean, Halo, if I remember correctly, at the time, because Halo was, I'm pretty sure Halo was knocked off the top spot by Medal of Honor, because Medal of Honor used to be the top. I'm pretty sure it was around PS1, Xbox, Halo was top. PS2, I'm pretty sure Medal of Honor was the top one for most, even end of PS1 maybe. I remember PlayStations. But Medal of Honor was like top dog for a while, and then COD took it from Medal of Honor. But I think Halo was always there in the background doing its thing and always getting good numbers. I liked the first Medal of Honor. Not Medal of Honor. I liked the first. I liked the first Modern Warfare. Yeah, the first Modern Warfare I enjoyed.
The highest concentration of Covenant troops is directly below the carrier. I don't think they want you to get on board. That bridge is the most direct route to the city center.
Hoorah. Are you talking about Modern Warfare, are you? Wow, this minigun is stronger than it was in the previous game. Circle until I get my health back. We were talking about this in Count's Discord the other day. Modern Warfare 1 is the first-person shooter that I remember where they added an RPG leveling system. Like today, there's leveling systems in everything. Everything has a leveling system, but first person never used to have them. Never used to have leveling systems. I'm pretty sure it was Modern Warfare 1 that added the first leveling system. Popularized, maybe, the first leveling system in first-person shooters. But I can't remember them having them before that. And obviously, with leveling systems comes the endorphin rush of leveling up. And then they took it to its extreme, which is prestiging and stuff. I'm pretty sure if it wasn't the first one to have them, it was the one that popularized them. And it was genuinely a good game. I didn't play many. I played Modern Warfare 1, then I played Modern Warfare 2 with a friend on the night shift. We actually played online on night shift. Do you know what? We played online on night shift, and I used a Samsung Galaxy Mini to connect to the internet. I'm trying to turn, but oh yeah, it's camera turning. Oh bollocks! I deserve to die there. That's my fault. I think I liked Modern Warfare more because the dev team were better. And when I say better, I mean they left and they became Respawn, which made Titanfall, which made Apex, which made the last Star Wars game. Those guys were fucking talented. But originally, they were the A team, weren't they? And then the B team back then is now the A team. The A team. You know what I mean. Oh, Dead Man's Click. I never really played them because I'm not really into military shooters. I much prefer a game like this where it's fantasy. It's a world I don't live in. Oh, those guys are actually running around while I'm doing this. That's kind of cool. Well, driving around. Yeah, that was like wasn't that a launch PS4 game, an Xbox One? That's like 7 years ago now. 8 years ago. Oh, did you see that 10 million PlayStations have sold? Yeah, boy. Oh, PS5s. I have no ammo on anything I've got. I'm doing the clicks. Mate, I reckon the fucking Steam Deck is going to sell like fucking gangbusters. If it can stick the landing, I reckon it's going to sell loads. I think it could easily take Nintendo, like, give it a run for its money. Because Nintendo doesn't fucking try very often because they're the king. They don't try very hard when it comes to tech. Whoa. That's the Chief. What you like? Silly man. Right. But World War II that released 3 or 4 years ago seemed nice too. Yeah, because there was a World War 1 game made by EA, wasn't there? And then World War 2 by
Chief, the
Activision.
carrier just launched a wave of pods. They're inbound on your position.
But yeah, I'd much rather play this. Just because, yeah, it's fantasy. I want to shoot fucking ray guns. And I want to. It's all about the fucking gun meta in fucking military shooters these days. Oh well, you know the fucking this works better. Everyone uses that now. You're a shit if you don't follow the current gun meta. How boring. How utterly boring. But then again, I'm a solitary creature when it comes to gaming. I play the. Very rarely do I play multiplayer games. I like them, they drain me. Ooh, you can hop on, okay. There's one in space too, oh yeah, there was a space one as well, wasn't there? This ghost is fucked. Like my parking. Ah, shit! Can't run. This doesn't have a run button. Look at these guys racing around. You guys wanna get on board? We cool with this? Oh, they're kind of fucked as well. That one fucked.
Front row center, sir.
You go far, son.
Hey, punch it, mate.
I like Killzone as well.
Fall back.
Even if the first one was fucking awful.
Keep up the pace.
Okay, so that isn't the shoot, but oh yeah, I'm not shooting, am I? It's that guy who's shooting.
This
I thought I
tunnel
was
leads up to the
shooting.
bridge. It's full of rats, if you know what I mean. But it beats swimming.
Yeah. There's always because prior to Modern Warfare, the biggest shooters were World War II shooters. It was just World War II shooter after World War II shooter. And then you had things like Wolfenstein, World War as well. But yeah, Modern Warfare was probably, popularized modern style shooting games. But
I've been analyzing the Covenant tactical chatter. They're surprised, confused. I don't think they expected us to
I remember when only PC nerds played first-person shooters.
humanity on Earth. Odd, I know, but it does help explain why they came here with such a small fleet.
Like it was like the mega geeks and nerds that played first-person shooters like in the 90s, because you would have to have a rig, and you would have to know how to set up a LAN, which back then wasn't as easy as just sticking a fucking cable in the back of your computer. Yeah, it's weird to think that first-person shooters were for nerds in the 90s. No, I won't ever play it either. I've been asked to play it because everyone at work plays it. Loads of my friends at work play it. But it's an Activision game, so I try my hardest not to play Activision games. Yeah, it's really popular. Oh mate, everyone, not everyone, but more than half the people I know at work play it. I can't bring myself to. It's free, but it's got some really predatory shit going on in it. Like some really predatory and sleazy business practices take place in that game.
Push on through!
Oh, I'm so gonna get blown up. Oh! Wow, I lasted a long time when I got out of the vehicle. It does look fun, it looks well made. I mean, COD games are well made games. I mean, they've been reiterating for fucking over a decade. They only changed the... They only changed the engine for the remake of Modern Warfare. It was the first game on the new engine. I used to play Fortnite before it launched as Battle Royale. I used to play Fortnite Save the World. I paid for it. It was a paid-for game. I enjoyed Save the World. I tried Fortnite. Oh, it's not my thing. I get bored. I don't like recycling the same content over and over. It puts me to sleep. I get the thrill of it because it's genuinely fun. Battle Royale games are genuinely fun. Yeah. I've got no problem with people enjoying Battle Royale games. I just can't fucking do it, mate. 3 rounds, 4 rounds tops, I'm done. That was pretty slick. Wait for me to get exploded now. I said that was slow. That was followed by a really shit jump. I played Red Dead Redemption once, the online, and I came first, and I deleted it. I've got 100% win rate on Red Dead Redemption Battle Royale. Dude, you enjoy that game. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Dude, I would love it if you played Alien Isolation. Another one. Surely I'm going to get exploded. No! I knew I was going to get exploded at some point. Master Nap. Is there any way of me fixing my vehicle? Is there any spare vehicles? Yeah, that's why I love it, mate. Yeah, I love how scary it is. My bot finally told me that you went live. Alright, that was good of your bot. How long is Alien Isolation? It's pretty long, maybe like 18 hours? I mean, it depends how good you are. That guy just fucking went straight for his own mate. It's long for a horror game. Careful, Luke. Yeah. But it's a much better game than... Hot take there. Nah. Alien Isolation, way better game than Last of Us 2. Better than Last of Us 1? Gameplay-wise, yes. Story? No. Last of Us 1 story was excellent. It's a different kind of story, though, so it's hard to compare. Mate, the story in Isolation... If you like the movies, if we were just to rate the movies and the games, I would say Alien Isolation is my second or third favourite Alien piece of media. Because it's as scary as the first movie, but it becomes as action-packed as the second towards the end. And it copies the second movie's formula, where it keeps on upping the ante, and you're thinking, well, she can't do any more, surely. No, what more can go wrong? And then something else goes wrong, you're like, holy shit. Mate, I absolutely adore that. It's probably in my top 5 games, Alien Isolation, like, favourites. Of horror games, it might be my all-time favourite. Actually, I've just remembered. If emulators work well on the Stream Deck, I'll be able to play fucking Gregory Horror Show. The Gregory Horror Show. Fucking, I love that game. Oh shit, did I press the wrong button? Oh, shit. Oh, did I just exit the level? Yeah, I mean, the first run of Automata, if you take your time, can be over 10 hours. But you can do the first run in, like, around 10 hours. But to get everything done, I mean, I spent 100 hours in that game. But I did lots of stuff in it. I was, like, going through all the endings and things.
It blew right through us. 50 cal rockets didn't do a thing.
I like how, like, 400 years' time, the 50 caliber rifle is still, like, used. You would have thought they would have railguns.
Where's the rest of your platoon?
Wasted, Sarge.
And we will be too, sir, if we don't get the hell out of here.
Yeah, you'll probably do everything. Yeah, I can see you doing everything.
Then listen up. The chief is gonna
And
jump
you
in
like
his
your
tank,
philosophy, so
roll
you'll
across
love
the
it.
bridge, and blow up any inhuman son of a bitch dumb enough to get between him and the prophet of regret. Pull yourself together, because you're going with it.
What about that scarab?
We've all run the simulations. They're tough, but they ain't invincible. Stay with the Master Chief. He'll know what to do.
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
Thanks for the tank. He never gets me anything.
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
Oh, he's smooth. I like him. E is the one you're after, mate. E is the one that you want. Oh, he is so... But you get them faster and faster. Like, it's not full playthroughs each time. You're not going to do all 26? Whoa, he did a sick flip. Yeah, after I've done Halo, I'm doing Dishonored. I'm going to do Dishonored 2, then I'm going to hopefully be a good boy and do Drakengard 3. Don't know what you're talking about. The one where they eat a fish and die is not a meme ending. I loaded it up the other day because when you, Heisen, when you mentioned that they even redid the, like, cutscenes, I was like, that's pretty cool, because normally, even remasters, not remasters, you know, when, even in ports to PC, they never changed the cutscenes. And I was like, fair play, he was right, they did redo the cutscenes. So yeah, I might play Automata again, after Drakengard 3. Oh, so mine might be 30 frames then. Wrong button. Ironically, no time to play it now. Maybe once you get your Steam Deck, mate. Ah, hit him all the way over there, that's cool. Gregory Horror Show. Top 5 horror games of all time. Oh, I still not carried on with it. Sorry, I'm really bad at watching TV series, as I'm sure you probably know already. It's carrying something. I will carry on with The Dark, because I was enjoying it. But it's one where I've got to I can't be doing anything else. You've got to be giving it your full attention. Yeah, sick flip as well. Ooh. Everything's just bouncing all over the shop. Yeah, and I thought it couldn't get any more interesting.
That's quite a welcome party.
By all means, give it a test for me, man. I mean, I pretty much want a Steam Deck. But I just want to see how it sticks the landing. I'm sure it'll be fine. But one thing it needs to fucking do is get the UI right. You just don't have a copy. Oh, did you give it? Did you return it? Did you? I mean, I don't blame you. I would have thought so. Once it's out, surely people would want to, because it means more game sales, doesn't it? So I'm sure some people will optimize, especially like the indie devs, like Stardew Valley and things like that. The ones which really, you know, their community keeps those games alive, you know. Or Minecraft. Games people want to play in bed. Like, I don't think Rockstar will care too much. Like, they might make an optimized version. Oh, this tank's seen better days. Chernobylite out today. The Nier game is out today, isn't it? The fucking gacha thing. Some people took Valve's SteamOS and Proton and tested. Like GGP Windows, and they say some games run better on Proton than it does on Windows, like Dark Souls. Oh, okay, that's pretty interesting. What's Chernobylite? What kind of game is it? Mate, you weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. It is a complete overhaul. Oh, am I staying in the tank? I only played until you basically end the like shoot 'em up section, because I wanted to see the cutscene when you land.
Form a perimeter.
It's tight quarters on the other side, sir. Use this.
Okay.
Is it over?
That's right, Marines.
Move up. Contact.
Do you know what? I'm glad Square Enix got that off their fucking asses and did it. I need someone in the gunner seat. Any of you? Right. To shoot a survivor. Well, like the forest, those kind of ones. Do these people want to get in this fucking car? Graphics are very nice. Okay. Survival games, just plain survival games, not survival horror games. Survival games are a bit of a hard sell for me. I like them now and then. Yeah, I don't mind them, but there's a lot of them. You know, it's hard to sift through. Trying to get the wheat from the chaff. Ooh, this shotgun's got green bits. I've never played Rust. I played a bit of Conan. But that was kind of like base building as well. I keep on getting pretty bad frame drops. Well, I was waiting for you, but you're fucking spinning around. Weekly Warriors. Oh, I think I just killed one of my own. This is CPU.
Get ready, man.
This bit's pretty cool.
Get on out here so I can smoke you.
This guy's driving's fucking worse than mine. I'm not saying something. Oh, it's payday on Friday.
Hey, I heard you fellas taste just like chicken.
We can eat the Covenant now. Oh god, his driving is worse than mine. I'm sure if Mini Cooper's here, she would disagree. She makes fun out of my vehicular skills.
Concentrate on the race. They're the biggest threat.
Bum 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 bum. Frenchbot Industries. Can I actually kill these? It'd be cool if we could actually take them out.
There's a Marine command post in that building. We'll need to help them deal with
Marines. You go far, son. Man, I'm listening to a really good audiobook at the moment. It's one of those audiobooks where I don't want to stop listening to it.
Sergeant Banks, ma'am. He's up top. Come on, I'll show you.
Incoming message.
The
Batamy's most recent and damaging blow to the UNSC was the fall of Reach. Oni has still not been able to fully determine how Batamy located the planet, and once again, he caught us completely by surprise when his forces arrived in orbit and on the ground.
Okay, they mentioned... Is this the original?
Batamy is responsible for over 1 billion total casualties and the loss of at least 7 human planets. His forces have defeated all UNSC counterattacks at the cost of 123 fleet vessels and over 23,000 personnel. And now, with Reach lost, Oni and UNSC strategic AI report a 0% confidence that the Navy can stop Batamy through traditional means. In the opinion of this investigator, Batamy is the most dangerous Covenant military asset on the field. It's common knowledge that the Covenant have a significant technological advantage over the UNSC, but are sometimes inflexible in their tactics. This is not the case for Batamy. We cannot predict what he'll do next, but given time, we fear he will dismantle all remaining UNSC strongholds. This agent's recommendation: immediate termination. If humanity wants to survive this war, we cannot do it with Batamy on the field.
Okay, I guess that's new. There's a lot of white guys.
When I asked for reinforcements, I didn't think they'd send a Spartan. We got trouble.
Well, is this on Earth? Why would they not send them? No, it's kind of cute. I don't want one. Well, I'll see you guys around. Catch you later. I'm gonna go over here.
Get on out here so I can sight on you.
Was I not meant to go in there?
Sir, Corporal Perez, A Company. CP's this way. The lieutenant got hit as soon as we dropped in.
Who's in charge now, Corporal?
Sergeant Banks, ma'am. He's up top. Come on, I'll show you.
I love how this takes up a third of the screen. Come on, back on my way. It depends. If I can get hold of Halo 5, if I can get hold of Halo 5 for cheap, or Halo Guardians, I think it's called, but effectively it's 5. If I can get hold of that one cheap, then yes. And if Halo 6, 4's in on this collection, because we've got 3, then ODST, then 4. So I'm missing Guardians, and then Eternal, is it, or Infinite, which is 6. But I might get a Game Pass for Part 6. The 6 is the one that's not come out yet. It's the next one.
Did I give you permission to bitch? I don't think it's stopping. Get your heads down.
I've not seen 5. I don't think I've seen any of 5. I like that you can take their guns. That's cool. That's a nice touch.
Hey, you having fun? Me too.
Wait, give me that weapon, huh? Oh, it's not letting me. I thought it was letting me. Five. Need that. Oh yeah. Go old school for a few seconds.
All set.
I want to take your weapon. Give me your weapon. I can swap with that one, but I can't swap my fucking rocket launcher out. But again, this is one of those positions where I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. The guy's in the wall. No. I mean, 5 was 5 the only one that came out on the Xbox One? Because it was this Master Chief Collection. 5, I think. Follow you, soldier. Getting a few hiccups.
Let him have it, Chief.
Well, I would let them have it, but I need more ammo. All the ammo for other weapons I'm not using. Guess who's going to jump on the big robot? Oh shit, that's close to me. Those guys just jump off. Walk around a little bit, get my health back.
Can't go any further this way. You have it trapped. Careful, Chief. That elite was an Ultra, and those pilots are no pushovers either.
There's a cat. Hello, cat. How's it going, little Nacho? Maybe he'll come up and see me. Hello. Yeah, he is like that. Don't know if Grape Smuggler's still here. I know she would want to see him. I like his little paws. Fluffy little paws.
That's right, you mothers! Run!
Not if we can help it, Sergeant.
Extract the chief and return to an amberclad.
Roger that.
Status.
There's a possible cat.
Prophet is bugging
He's
out.
down
Request
there.
Permission to engage.
Negative, Commander. I'll vector 2 heavies for Starside intercept.
Bam! Slip space rupture off the target's bow. It's going to jump inside the city.
There's no time, sir.
Green light. Green light to engage.
What the fuck?
Punch it. Get us close.
They've got like 12 seconds.
Ma'am, without a destination solution,
We are not losing that ship.
Hello, Mr. Kitten. Yeah, have a good stretch, buddy. It's El Nacho. Nacho Bandito. Ooh. Infiltrate Forerunner facility. Quell the heresy within. Part-time. 15 minutes. What is it with 15-minute part? A hungry little man, huh? You've got 4 legs. That's really greedy. I've only got 2. I've got 4. Nacho. Say hi. Oh.
How much further must we heft this baggage? Any cell will do? Why not toss him in with this lot? They could use the meat. Them? What about us? My belly aches. And his
My
flesh
belly.
is seared just the way I like it. Quiet! You two whimper like grunts fresh off the teat. He's not meant for the jails. The hierarchs have something special in mind.
Come on, little cat. I want to show you off to people watching. Little Nacho. Cutscenes are really good. A bit improved from the originals. That? Oh, here he is.
Prophets of truth and mercy.
Let's show you off.
Brought the incompetent.
Oh.
You may leave, Tartarus.
But I thought.
And take your brutes with you.
Release the prisoner.
How's it going, little man?
The council decided to have you hung by your entrails and your corpse paraded through the city.
Oh, he doesn't want to be held.
Ultimately, the terms of your execution are up to me.
I am already dead.
Indeed. Do you know where we are?
Not for the wise, little man.
Mausoleum of the Arbiter.
Quite so. Here rests the vanguard of the great journey. Every Arbiter from first to last. Each one created and consumed in times of extraordinary crisis.
The taming of the Hunters, the Grunt Rebellion. Were it not for the Arbiters, the Covenant would have broken long ago.
Even on my knees, I do not belong in their presence.
Halo's destruction was your error, and you rightly bear the blame. But the Council was overzealous. We know you are no heretic. This is the true face of heresy. One who would subvert our faith and incite rebellion against the High Council.
Our prophets are false. Open your eyes, my brothers. They will use the faith of our forefathers to bring ruin to us all. The great journey is
This heretic, and those who follow him, must be silenced.
Their slander offends all who walk the path.
What use? Ships? Lead troops into battle?
Not as you are, no. But become the Arbiter. And you shall be set loose against this heresy with our blessing.
It's pretty cool.
What of the Council?
The tasks you must undertake as the Arbiter are perilous, suicidal. You will die, as each Arbiter has before you. The Council will have their corpse.
Rah. Naked Covenant. Oh,
What
Ata's
would you have
returned.
your arbiter do?
No. No, 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 no. It's too early to be starting that kind of nonsense, young man.
When we joined the Covenant, we took an oath. According to our station, all without exception. On the blood of our fathers, on the blood of our sons, we swore to uphold the Covenant. Even to our dying breath. Those who would break this oath are heretics, worthy of neither pity nor mercy. Even now, they use our Lord's creations to broadcast their lives. We shall grind them.
I might have to take the cat downstairs
And continue
after this
our march to
cutscene.
glorious salvation.
Because he's going to be just keep on attacking me. Yes, I know, Cat. You're mad and you want to attack everything. Yes, you do.
Armor suits you, but it cannot
You want to
hide
attack
your
everything.
Nothing ever will.
You want to attack all the wires. I might have to get a wireless headset. Because he fucking...
Their lives matter to me.
Attention! You little monkey. I don't know how he can be a cat when he's part monkey. Significant portion monkey.
Leader, there is no doubt the storm will strike the facility. We'll be long gone before it arrives.
This cable fucking loves it.
Warriors, prepare for combat.
Wait, what? Oh, I vaguely remember this.
And you are the blade. Be silent and swift, and we shall quell this heresy without incident.
Where has it gone? There he is. Right, I'm going to quickly take him downstairs. You little... I'll be right back. Come here, you. Troublemaker. Okay, I've returned. Without the little monkey. So, go pour myself a drink. We're going to continue. Not sure what level I'm on. What level I'm on? Does it say? The Arbiter. Am I going to be killing humans? I can't remember. I mean, the last time I played this was when it launched on the original Xbox.
The storm has masked our approach, and it should have their local battle net in disarray.
We got shiny spiky thing. Oh, I've got invisibleness. Oh, okay.
Engage active camouflage. Reveal yourselves only after the Arbiter has joined battle with the enemy.
You may wish to do the same, Arbiter. But take heed. Your armor system is not as new as ours. Your camouflage will not last forever.
I don't know which ones are good or bad. What kind of scary is Alien Isolation? Atmosphere or suspense or jump scares? Suspense and atmosphere. It might have a couple jump scares, but it's I would say it's all atmosphere. Have you seen the first two Alien movies? I would say it's if you've played the if you've watched the first two movies, then it's perfect. I think, mate, I'd say watch the first two movies first. Honestly, the story is so good. The story gives it extra weight, and there's a really sad moment in it where if you've not seen the movies, it won't make any sense. So watch just the first two movies. Don't worry about any of the rest. Just 1 and 2. For the second one, you need to make sure you watch the extended version. I'm not sure if that's considered the normal version by today's. If you find out... I don't want to give spoilers, but there's important character development in the extended version of the second movie that makes the movie make sense. Without it, I don't understand why it didn't. Well, the theatrical cut doesn't make sense, but the extended version does. Mate, do you know what? I wouldn't mind watching them on Discord. I'll watch Aliens with you on Discord. If you want to do that sometime. Before you play Isolation. Jesus, I'm getting fucked up. Why am I killing my own kind? Are these just all like rebels or something? I just have to find a digital copy. Mate, trust me, you will love... I think you'll like the first movie, I think you'll love the second movie. The second movie is utter classic. I watched it 6 months ago, I still love it. Ellen Ripley is fucking badass. She was like... I don't like... when I was a kid, I didn't really have idols, as it were. But there's certain characters from movies I absolutely... like. I wanted to be like. Ellen Ripley was one. Sarah Connor was another. Ryu from Street Fighter was another again. She is so incredibly badass. So, the events of Alien Isolation directly link to the movies. Yeah, well, he was. I'm not sure about anymore. I mean, it's difficult to say better for me because they do change genres. Both times he turned like horror movies into action movies. Because the first Alien is a horror movie, the first Terminator is a horror movie, and then the second is action with horror elements. Ugh. The extended version of the original Alien is really good as well. It's funny because the first Terminator is just like the rest of the horror movies of the time it was made in. Because the time it was made in, it was all about unstoppable monsters like Halloween and Jason and all of those. You know, a character that you cannot stop. The Terminator was the same thing. It was just with a robot and a sci-fi twist. I think that's one of the problems. Is the later ones tried to make them too smart. It was a big dumb horror movie with a cool sci-fi twist, and then they just tried making it smarter and smarter. It didn't work. It's the same with Predator. The first Predator movie is a big dumb action movie. That's why it's great, because it's got a sci-fi twist. The later movies just try to sci-fi it up too much. I mean, the characters in the first Predator were all fucking like Marines or whatever, or mercenaries. Were they mercenaries or were they Marines? I can't remember. Should remember, considering the amount of times I've seen it. God, Terminator. That's another movie that's aged like a fine wine. Oh. Yeah, but I think they were there on a mission, weren't they, of some kind, to remove local rebels or something. It was basically like, this is Vietnam, but not Vietnam. We don't want to say Vietnam. Just like Peru or something? I can't remember. I don't really like superhero movies. Like, Alien's not a superhero movie, it's far from a superhero movie. Oh, is that a flamethrower? Fuck yeah. Yeah, I've not mentioned any superhero movies. In fact, I think I like them because they're not superhero movies. Ellen Ripley and Sarah Connor were not superheroes. Yeah, they're not superheroes in Terminator. It's just normal people. Sarah Connor in the second movie, she was badass, but she didn't do anything superhuman. Apart from being fucking insane in the coolest of ways. And Ellen Ripley, she's not superhuman either. She grows strength. Hangs out with a bunch of Marines. I mean, I watch the Marvel ones, but I get... in the second movie, when he's a good guy, he's not a superhero though. He's an anti-hero, if anything. I suppose you could say he was superhuman, because he was a robot. But, I mean, I watch the Marvel movies, I'm just bored of the formula. The formula is always the same. It's a hero's journey. Have you read A Hero's Journey? They're all based on a hero's journey. They all follow the same one. And don't get me wrong, the hero's journey is fine. It works. And the writing for, like, the script writing is always really good in Marvel movies. Always really good. Like I like Ant-Man. I like the smaller scale ones. Bored of hearing about them. And they made me like Captain America. I was like, God damn it! No, I was like, oh my god, it's Captain America. I used to play the Marvel vs. Capcom games. I used to fucking hate Captain America. All you'd hear was Stars and Stripes, Stars and Stripes, Stars and Stripes. Then I watched the movie. I was like, I'm gonna hate this. I hate Captain America. Watch the movie. I was like, God damn it, I like Captain America. He's a really good character, and he played him really well. Oh shit. I'd like to argue that Ripley is superhuman because that suit she puts on looks like a standard NASA spacesuit. She puts it on 39 seconds while normal people take 10 minutes. Which one's that? Yes. I mean, it's a future suit. It's a future suit, so she can put it on faster. But I do like where you're going. That, yeah. She's got super... Well, she's a technician. So surely she would be good at that kind of stuff. Was she a technician in the first one, or was she a navigator? Because she was third in command, wasn't she? Amanda is a technician. I'm not sure if I'm conflating. Yeah, I do like superhero movies. I'm just kind of bored of hearing about them. And Endgame... Is Endgame the second one? The second of the last ones. It was fucking terrible. Okay, no, it wasn't terrible. It was just... unfulfilling. I didn't listen to where I was meant to go. I've forgotten what button it is for invisibility. I liked Age of Ultron because the actor that played Ultron is really funny. Oh, shit the bed. Because it's the same guy from Stargate. It's the good guy from Stargate playing a bad guy. I enjoyed the Hulk. He was great. Why has Hulk not got a new movie? Fucking Hulk's hilarious. Everyone's just waiting. I love how everyone's just waiting for the Hulk to kick the crap out of people. But Hulk is very much like an anime character that, you know, you've got to keep him restrained because he'll just kick everyone's ass. A bit like a Thor in the Endgame. Because Thor's like, oh, he's too powerful now. Got to make him fat for half the movie. Not the newest Hulk, though. He's not had a standalone movie with the current actor. He had 2 movies. Was the one in the late 2000s and then in the mid 2000s or like 2012? But he hasn't had one with the current actor. Edward Norton was one of them, yes. I didn't mind it. Everyone hated it. I was like, right. I understand the one before it took too long for him to become the Hulk, but I didn't hate that either. Really got to remember what the button is to go stealth. What is the stealth button? If you're an actor, would you prefer hero or villain? Villain, every day. I'm British. I liked it. Was there an advert? But was it Jaguar? The cars? It's like, you know, British people got to drive Jaguars because we're evil. We play good villains, and villains always need cool cars. Oh, fuck yeah. I don't actually know what I'm doing anymore. Send the prince to hell. Hey, we can have good guys too. It's just our villains are great. Because we sound posh. So, they're like, ooh, he's evil, yet he doesn't have to be physically strong. Oh no, we're in trouble. And all orcs and goblins have always got a British accent. Orcs in Warhammer. So this is a little factoid for you. For Warhammer and Warhammer 40k, the orcs are based on English football hooligans. That's why they all speak that. But that's translated into lots of books, like when you watch the Lord of the Rings, they've all got that. Right, I'm an orc, and it's like that comes from Warhammer basing theirs on football hooligans. That's why they all speak like this. They're all fucking Southern Londoners. They want to destroy shit. Oh, I want to break some stuff. I want to break some heads, break some skulls. Because they're orcs, we want to break some skulls. And then if you're an ogre, you're just the same thing, but you're deeper. If you're an ogre, you're just the same thing. You've got a deeper voice again. And the goblins are like this. Oh, we're dodgy little Londoners. Oh, I've got space grenades. Moriarty and Sherlock is cool. Yes, Moriarty is always cool. Oh, shit the bed. And in Rick and Morty, Evil Morty is pretty much Moriarty. That's my theory. My theory is he's Moriarty. Effectively Moriarty. So yeah, we'll do the rest of the level as an orc, shall we? Because we're football hooligans. We've still got football hooligans. I mentioned it in the stream the other day about how when the Germans came to play in the UK a few weeks back, we fucking booed them for their national anthem. It's like, fuck off, you fucking hooligans. But when we go else, all the football hooligans aren't allowed on the planes because they're on like no-fly lists. So when we're outside the country, we act proper. Hello, everything's going to be prim and proper. Then become Middle English. Yes, the posh English are very different to the football hooligans, don't you know? We act nice, but posh accents. We enunciate. Dwarves in Witcher also have British accents. Yeah, often they have Scottish accents. In lots of media, dwarves have Scottish accents. Which technically is a British accent. But. You have the soft and more southern accents for like small characters, like the Hobbitses. The Hobbitses are it's a Somerset accent. It's very similar to my accent, my true accent, my real accent. Well, it's not my real accent. This is my real accent, but I can turn the Cornish on if I need. Yeah, this level's a little bit on the boring side. I think it's because the dwarves often have red hair, and in the UK, red hair is more synonymous with Scotland. It's a Gaelic language, so the Welshies sound like this. The problem with the Welshies is they don't sound very imposing, so you can't have a Welsh bad person because they sound very softly spoken. Like you'll never have a Welsh James Bond. You'll never have a Cornish James Bond for that matter. The Welsh, they're very soft spoken. I mean, you get a thicker accent. You go somewhere like Newport. Whose coat is that jacket? Get that kind of accent. And it's nice. Yes, they are a Celtic. I can do Celtic stuff because I'm a Celt. Because you got the Celtic Isles are Scotland, Ireland, Wales, and Cornwall. But Cornwall's a lot smaller. The The Simpsons did a Christmas special where they mentioned the Cornish once. And the Cornish were like, "Whee!" But there's only about 4 people that can speak our language. I mentioned it in stream before. Like, I can speak like, maybe 5-6 words of the Cornish language. And most of those words are making fun of the English. But I pick and choose when I'm English. I mean, I'm not acting, I'm just doing accents. I'm just doing accents, you see. The Welsh are lovely people. Lots of fields and sheep. Fucking really? Amount of... That didn't work out, did I? Fucking swapped weapons and died. The Last Kingdom, English and Cornish hate each other. Oh, I didn't know the Cornish were in that. That's cool. Yes, we did hate the... we did. I mean, some Cornish still hate the English. Because we basically sent 40,000 men to fight in London. We sent we've got a song. We've got a song we taught when we were kids. About Trelawney. Shall Trelawney live? Shall Trelawney die? 40,000 Cornishmen will know the reason why. Because we sent soldiers up to meet with people from... Where is it from? Robin Hood. Where's Robin Hood come from? Where he's from? Nottingham. Yeah, we were meant to meet with people from an army from Nottingham to lay siege to London, and the people from Nottingham never turned up, and 40,000 Cornishmen were just wiped out. We were all murdered. Well, not murdered. We were wiped out by the English. But historically, the Cornish were longbowmen. We had incredibly bigger than the person holding them kind of longbows. That was our kind of war speciality down here. Which were also used against the French, Agincourt, and that's where that comes from. Anyone that doesn't know the UK, sticking 2 fingers up is swearing. It's equivalent to that. It's pretty much the same. But it originates from Agincourt, from when we were using the longbows, and if you messed it up with the longbows, you could chop your fingers off. So they used to stick their fingers up at the front, so that they still had their fingers. And there you go. So this doesn't mean peace in the UK. If you do that to someone in the UK, you'd be like, fuck, man. Yeah, we've got some history, some cool history. I can dual wield the Needler? Fuck it, let's give it a go. It's like I'm holding 2 radioactive angry hedgehogs. I'm gonna tickle their bellies and they'll shoot spines out. The Needler's a lot more fun in this one. I'll give it a go. Let's try and actually stealth some enemies. That didn't end so well for me. Back to the Needler. Oh shit. Oh, he's one of mine. Can you not see? What are they gonna do with me? Traitor! Was this? I mean, now, of course, Cornish and English are both English. Yeah. Don't say that to a true one. No, I'm only kidding. But in the Last Kingdom, it's the 9th century, so back then Cornish were the Britons. Yeah, the original inhabitants of England, along with the Welsh, Wessex, and the rest of the invaders were Saxons. Plus the I mean, yeah, this is one thing that people seem to forget, is the English were also Celtic. They're not seen as Celtic because they absorbed people into them. But, I mean, yeah. Just after the Romans left, the English were understood infrastructure. And then obviously we get constantly invaded by the rest of Europe. But it's almost been 1,000 years now. Almost 1,000 years that they've not been invaded for. They? Or we haven't been invaded for. Last time we were invaded successfully was 1060s. Oh. The Normans. That was the Battle of Hastings? I'm most definitely not great with my history. I know general, I know like parts of it.
Brothers. I will defend the Oracle.
Nope. This how it would be very different today if Normans didn't invade with their French. Yeah, it's very true. Very true. That's why the English language is very much a mongrel language. That's not necessarily true, because lots of it comes from German. We've got heavy influence from Germany. Because lots of people like to think that English is predominantly Latin. It's not. French has more Latin English. You could say the French language is more pure than the English language. Oh yeah, loads of French got mixed in, but 70% is a bit high. We do not have the ridiculous French accent. Yeah. I mean, the French invaded plenty of times. I came in. Is this where I'm going? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Oftentimes, though, it's romanticized in TV programs. They take liberties with the facts. Yeah, lots of them are derived from French. But we've also got like Norwegian coming in from the north. And then from the south we have French and Spanish. Like, I think I mentioned it in a stream before that we've got people that call themselves Jose. Like, they think their surname is Jose. It's like, well, your name's Jose. You're of Spanish descent. Oh no, my name's Jose. Okay, fine, you're Jose. Yeah, it depends which part of England the songs came from, but yes. There's, was it? I've never read. What's the book that's half done in lyrics? The Beowulf, is it? Because isn't that written by an Englishman, but it's obviously a mixture of Norse and other. I've never read Beowulf. Yeah. How am I shooting this? Is this my guy or not? It's a really weird, like, track we play. Let's take a look, because I could have sworn. Let's take a look. Beowulf. Yeah, it's an Old English epic poem in the tradition of Germanic heroic legend consisting... Yeah, that's where the Germanic part comes from. As mentioned earlier, that a lot of our language comes from. But you can definitely see the influences from other places. Yeah, I've heard that. That's a good cover. That is a funny cover. They're the one where it's like, doesn't it sing about taking an arrow to the knee as well? See, I know some old Cornish songs. Not sung in a long time in school. This music's really good, but it's not really that fitting. Yeah, I think I've heard that as well. We put on for work. Just was it a YouTube channel that was just old English versions of songs. What's firing us? Who the fuck are you? You. Oh. Oh, I was going to say my ship has seen better days. is he? Why focus on him, not the bad guy? I don't know. Where's he on the map? The Queen of England, a direct descendant of the Normans of the Saxon Kings. She's German. The aristocracy is German. Ah! Yeah, I can't remember. Sorry, I don't know much about the monarchy. I do know that they are German, though. They're the closest descent. If you go back, you don't have to go back very far to find that they're German. But it's not. That's not going far. That's not going back very far. Like maybe 100 years or something. I would have to investigate how far back it is because I honestly don't know. I mean, I'm not big on the monarchy. I mean, I'm glad they exist for a couple reasons. Like, generally speaking, I'm not for a monarchy, but they do a couple things that I like. Like, cultural identity, we are different to France and the rest of Europe. They got rid of their monarchs. And when it comes to nationalism, as we've saw with, like, I don't want to get too political, but when it comes to having a head of state, like, we've got our spiritual leaders, which they don't do anything spiritual, which is the Queen and the monarch. And they have certain powers, but not many. But they're separate from our Prime Minister. But nationalism's attached to the Queen, it's not attached to the Prime Minister. Whereas in countries like America, sadly, nationalism's attached to their president, who is both their leader and not their spiritual leader, but their leader. Having a monarch separates that. So these nationalists might love the fucking Queen, we fucking love the Queen, but it's separate politics, because the Queen can't fucking do anything. She can say yes or no to certain things, but she can't make decisions. The president can. So our idiot nationalists who fucking love England, love the Queen, like, they might hate the Prime Minister. It separates those two things, which I like. I'm not saying it's not a perfect, it's definitely not a perfect system, and I don't like the fact that they live off of us. But it means that our technical leader, the Prime Minister, isn't like hero worshipped. Totalitarian rule. I'm not sure if they're ever totalitarian. I mean, we wrote books against totalitarianism. Like 1984 is all about totalitarianism. I mean, this is getting a bit deep because I can. The thing is, outside of England was very different. Like, outside the UK was very different to inside the UK. Take Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi was he was educated in the UK, educated as a lawyer in the UK, and he was treated really, really well in the UK. But as soon as he went outside of the UK, he was treated by the colour of skin. But it's a bit like you know how in certain countries when you go to inner cities they're more cosmopolitan. It was the same in the Empire. So London was extremely cosmopolitan. People that lived there were of all races and creeds. But when you went out to the colonies, like in India and stuff, the Empire treated those people like shit. Obviously, we all know this. It's not uncommon knowledge. But within London, they weren't treated that way. So it's a difficult one to explain. But I suppose, yeah, that's the closest analogy I can think of is a cosmopolitan city as opposed to like the countryside of a country. Although, you know, we enjoyed beating up the Spanish and we enjoyed beating up the French. Not so good at beating up the Germans. But when the the British Empire did really well because we knew how to hire mercenaries. We're only a small country, we don't have that many people. German mercenaries did a lot of work for the United Kingdom. Because we were very pally with Germany for the longest time. We were more friendly with Germany than we were with France or Spain. But yeah, lots of our conquering was done by hiring the right people. Because we don't have a massive population. We didn't do it by ourselves. No, he was the right man for the job, but he was not a nice man. He was fucking racist. But it was one of those times where when London was being bombed in the Blitz, they needed a bulldog, and Churchill was the bulldog they needed. I think the UK has hero worshipped him for a long time, and I think people were genuinely ignorant about his nastiest side. Obviously, it's not a good enough reason to be ignorant. It's not those people's fault though. They're not taught that, you know. A bit like things like Wounded Knee in the States. They're not taught about Wounded Knee in the States. So yeah, he was not a particularly good person, but the person he took over from was seen as a wimp who was going to get us taken over. So suddenly this charismatic character came along who was willing to make some pretty harsh decisions.
Mighty one, now we save.
I mean, even with Margaret Thatcher, she was called the Iron Lady. Stalin gave Margaret Thatcher a fucking sword. It's one of the reasons why she's called the Iron Lady. But she was fucking awful. Yeah, she wasn't around at a time of war. Well, was she around for the Falklands War? She might have been around for the Falklands War. I didn't know it was in Peaky Blinders. That's another show I need to watch. I want to be Master Chief again. I don't want to be the Arbiter. Needler? I barely know her. They smoke a lot in Peaky, yeah. Gotta smoke a lot, ain't you?
Using a hollow drone. He must be close. Come out so we may kill you. Get in line.
Oh. Yeah. 4 years, mate. 4 years I quit smoking. This month. Not sure when in July it was, but it was July. Oh, they're flood monsters. Okay. Oh, the flood has arrived. I did it the wrong way. I can't show off about quitting smoking because I did it for the wrong reasons. I mean, I did it for the right reasons, but the wrong methods. I was seeing a very attractive young lady, and she didn't like the smell of smoke, and I was getting laid, so I was like, I'll give up smoking while I'm with her, and I knew it wasn't going to last. I did know it wasn't going to last. I was like, I'll lay off the smokes while I'm with her, and I'll try to keep on not smoking afterwards. And I managed to do it. It's because I was getting laid. So I can't give people advice, because I can't be like, well, you know how you quit smoking? Just get sex. That'll do it. That'll work. I mean, I used a bad situation. Well, not a bad situation. I knew it wasn't going to work, so I was like, yeah, let's see if I can do it. I did it. Buddy? You taking the cat with you? Uh-oh, the monster's here. You alright, little guy? You gonna terrorize me? He has followed you. What's the time? 10 o'clock. Ooh, Microsoft Flight Simulator has come out. Oh, well. Foundry. That's cool. Yeah, it did the job for me, Uchi. I'm glad of it. Alright, I might have to end the stream soon if Cat... Okay, buddy. If Cat becomes a monster, I will have to end the stream. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, he's a kid. And he was feral, so he might have a bit of wild in him. Not sure how far in I am to this game. I get the feeling I'm not that far. Chopping them up, chopping them, chopping them, chopping them up, chopping them, chopping them, chopping them. Oh, we're still going down? My buddy dead? Where is he? Buddy! Oh shit. Stuff is moving. Oh, okay. Lift is attached to a monster's die. If you were sent to a foreign planet dimension, what sort of weapons would you want to bring with you for defense? Well, that depends on the place I'm going. If I'm going to, like, an underwater land, then I want something that works underwater. But if... I don't know. I personally wouldn't want a combustion type weapon. I don't know what kind of atmosphere that planet dimension has. Why not fire it all, blow up in my face? Yeah, that's pretty much... Yeah. Very sharp knife. I did something almost impossible today. This morning I spoke to someone on the internet about gun control, and we didn't argue, even though we had opposing... Oh, there he is. Oh my god. You went straight for my wire. You little bastard. Out of nowhere. Part kitten, part monster. Who's calling you? Get him, man. I think you're gonna have to make scratchy noise. Oh, look at you growing up, getting wise in your old age. An axe, I like that. I don't care where I'm going. I want a fucking axe. Laura, come on. Don't poop. Do not poop. Damn pooper. Oh, why did I do that? Section's a bit long. I should have got that second drink. Up. Did you just... Oh, you're a good boy. Oh, here he comes. You alright? You little fucking... I think I'm going to have to end the stream. Cat has decided that he must attack the wire around my neck. Maybe he's defending me. That might be what it is. He's defending me from the evil wire attacks my neck. I think more like he just wants to attack anything that moves. And thank you very much, everyone. Oh my god, he's back again. Oh shit. Come on, let me get. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I hope to catch you on Friday. I will be back on Friday and we'll fucking knock this out of the park. Hopefully we'll complete this. I don't know how many levels in I am, but we will try and complete Halo 2 on Friday. Stay up late. Hold on. He's left the room. Let's see if I can finish the air. You're definitely relating Mini now. He's just using... Right. I'm getting out of here. Good night, everyone. And see you on Friday. Fucking mental. You're a mental cat. Yes, you are.